getting cancer and other diseases by a great deal. And in studio with us today is Wairimu Mwaura, who is a program coordinator, yoga instructor, and she's the program coordinator at the African Cancer Foundation. And we've been talking about leading a healthy lifestyle. And before the break, we talked about how, you know what, you don't need to run. Maybe running is not your thing. I do not like running. But I said I liked dancing, and you're like, yeah, you could pick up dancing. Yeah. What other things will be there on Saturday at the Arboretum?
Okay. So what we've got planned for Saturday is aerobics. Mm-hmm. There'll be Zumba, so you better be there.
Okay.
There'll be running, because there's some people who like running, and Kenyans are generally built for running. So yeah. I'm not saying don't run. I'm saying if it's your thing, do it.
Okay.
There'll be strength training. Mm-hmm. There'll be football. There'll be yoga. There'll be bouncing castles, and there'll be kati. Remember?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. There was once I saw you, like, what is it, 1 year ago, saw a bouncing castle. I was like, oh, childhood memories. Let me go and bounce. And I couldn't do it. I could not do it. My heart raced so fast, and just getting to know how unfit I was painful enough.
Oh,
it's like, oh God, no.
The other thing that we'll have on Saturday, remember, it's move and eat.
And eat, yeah.
And I remember off here you were telling me, but everything that's healthy is boring.
It's true. No, it's painful.
Not. No, it's not. And we'll prove this to you on Saturday. So we'll have food demos.
Okay.
We'll have people selling organic food, people selling food that is good for your body. And
hold up, what is organic food? I see that in the supermarkets even now. They're like tomatoes and organic tomatoes, and I'm like, what's the difference?
The difference is how they've been grown. So a lot of the food we're eating that's not dubbed organic, labeled organic, has got a lot of pesticides and herbicides on it, and they penetrate into the fruit, the vegetables, and in turn, when we eat it, it goes into our body. So it's good that you've noted that. Then something is shifting in you.
Okay, that's good.
Then you're able to see that. And for a long time, people have thought organic food is expensive. We're telling you, no, it's not. Come on Saturday and know the people who are actually selling organic food and have it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, carry some money with you, because there'll be people selling organic food. Mm-hmm. There will be food demos. So are we all just boiling our food, or how do you make a salad interesting for you to eat? Is it always cucumber and tomatoes, which is an amazing salad? But what else can you mix in there, chop and carry with you to work?
Let me tell you the struggles of a healthy lifestyle. 2 struggles. First of all, it's too expensive. Now, you tell me if I'm right or wrong. I find it too expensive. Secondly, after a week, I've eaten all the salad. And I'm like, okay, now what next? I've boiled everything, and I'm like, I need some spice in my life,
First of all, it's not healthy eating is not just about eating salads. It's eating a balanced diet. You still need your starch, you need your carbohydrates, you need your vegetables. But how much of each do you need? Mm-hmm. Come through on Saturday, and you will learn this. You will learn how to have your plate. One of our board of directors, Dr. Fatma Abdallah, an amazing lady, keeps telling us you have to have at least 5 to 12 different colored fruits and vegetables every day. And even when she told us this, we're like, that's not possible.
Yeah.
What do you mean different colors and all the vegetables green? No, there's purple, there's yellow, there's red, there's orange, and we're blessed as a nation to have such an abundance of fruits and vegetables.
But Wairimu, isn't that so much money?
It isn't. It's orange season and avocado season right now.
It is.
Those are 2 colors. You have orange and you have
green.
You need to think about it right now that way. And avocado is 10 to 20 shillings. Is that expensive? I mean, how much do you spend on a soda?
Oh, I hear you now.
And that's 13 teaspoons of sugar that you
now you make sense, yeah.
So we need to have this conversation on Saturday so that people stop saying it's expensive, as opposed to what? Eating right and finding a physical activity that is good for your body is an investment into your health.
It's interesting. Yesterday we were talking about diabetes, and we had Dr. Joseph in the building, and he did mention the same thing you mentioned when I told him that, it takes so long for you to come up with a healthy diet, even the food on your plate, as opposed to just going to a fast food joint and grabbing some chips. And he says, well, it takes even longer waiting on queue to see the doctor. And I'm like, well, what
and
about
imagine
that?
being on medication for the rest of your life because of that decision. You chose to eat chips every week as opposed to cooking at home and cooking right, yeah?
It's so true.
And so we understand there's a need. We want to demystify that eating right is boring, or physical activity, you said, it's always painful. It's painful if you don't find what's suited for you. Like I told you, I've never been to a gym. It intimidates
Yes, and you look
me.
good.
I'm a yoga instructor. So if I don't find what is comfortable for me, then working out becomes, maintaining a physical, being physically active becomes a punishment, and it should never be. It should be very enjoyable.
Wairimu, when we come back, let's talk about how exercise can be enjoyable, because those are two statements that I have forever felt in my life can never be in one sentence.
All right.
Exercise and enjoyable, how? But when we come back, you'll be telling us how we can make that work.
Great.